Greetings. I am Legacy Moon, and this is True Crime and Mysteries. Welcome back, all of my current subscribers. Welcome to all my returning visitors, and welcome to my first-time guests. I'd like to talk for a few minutes about a story that is, I guess, semi-viral. It is all over TikTok and it is all over Facebook. And this is the story of this precious little girl right here. Her name is Zha'Riyah Robinson. She is 5 years old, and her mother, her name is Zha'Riyah Robinson. And there is another person involved in this story, and that is the child's godmother, and her name is Zha'Riyah Galloway. Before I get into it, I'd like to say I did refer to this as a story because I'm not seeing concrete facts. If there is a crime, I want to see some things, police reports, autopsy reports. I just want to see things. And there's not really any of this that seems to be official. Now, people on TikTok, they're showing documents. People on Facebook are showing documents. And I think this is mentioned on Twitter as well. But I just haven't seen an official document. So let's get into this. So Zha'Riyah, who I'm going to refer to as Zaya, because that's how everybody seems to be referring to her as, the mother, Zha'Riyah Robinson, she had this friend named Zha'Riyah Galloway, and Zha'Riyah was her child's godmother. And during the summer of 2003, she would always get Zha'Riyah, take her out on outings and have her all the time. And so when it was time for school to start, she said to Zaya, well, how about, you give me custody and she can go to school from here. Now, this is what Zaya and her sister are saying in a TikTok live. This is the story that they're giving. And I don't know. It just seems like something's missing there. I mean, who does that? Somebody is getting your kid, taking them out on outings throughout the summer, and they kind of suggest, oh, well, let me keep it for school, and you kind of say, okay, I'll sign her over. But then in the same live, I think she mentions, and if it wasn't in that live, it was somewhere else, that she mentioned that the reason why Zha'Riyah got her daughter was because she was having a hard time and she didn't have a place to stay. Now, mind you, she has 2 or 3 other children. I don't even have a number on how many other children she has. I just know that she has some. Well, and like I said in this live, her sister starts off the live and she says she's going to be doing all the talking, and then Zaya keeps jumping in with stuff and showing papers and documents. And then she says that the baby, that some point in time, she went and took the daughter, got permanent custody, and she didn't sign for permanent custody. Then she said in the same live that, oh, well, I wasn't notified, so I didn't go to court, so I didn't sign these papers. Well, if you were sent out paperwork telling you had to be in court and you weren't there, she probably got a default judgment. So I'm going to go ahead and play this live for you. I also I just want to give a reminder. In this live, they also claim that Zha'Riyah was SA'd by someone who was living with Zha'Riyah. They claim this as well. And they claim that the reason why Zha'Riyah got this full custody is because she wanted to keep Zha'Riyah quiet about this essay. So I want to warn you, it is mentioned that there was an essay. And also, I don't know if I am going to insert the TikTok, but the more the mother talks, the more the story just gets convoluted, because she then mentions a guardian ad litem. And most guardian ad litems are court appointed. And usually CPS or some agency is involved for that to even be done. So I'm going to insert that live. That story is all over the place, and then I'll come back.
Real quick and tell everybody what was going on. So, in about August, like the end of the summertime, Janquisha had been asking to get Zha'Riyah, because she was her godmom at the time, so she was asking to get Zha'Riyah, take her on little outings and different events and stuff. So it had started nearing the time for Zha'Riyah to go to school. So they both agreed that Zha'Riyah would go to Janquisha's custody, so she can get signed up for school, and she could be staying there, because she was in between placements. So they thought it was in the best interest of Zha'Riyah for her to go to Janquisha's house. So they went to court. And when they went to court, they filed for Janquisha to get temporary custody, not full custody. She was only supposed to get temporary custody.
I'm going to show y'all. So, hold on. I don't know how y'all can see.
All right, can you show this? We'll flip the camera. We'll show all the evidence and everything in another TikTok. So, we filed for her to get temporary custody. And at the end of August, my niece was SA'd by somebody that Janquisha had her around and had her associated with, whatever. After that happened, a week later, Janquisha went back to the court secretly to file for full custody of my niece, so she wouldn't be able to tell her story and tell what happened to her.
This paperwork, this don't even have my signature.
There's no signature from her mom on there, so how did she get custody?
This not my handwriting, booze. Y'all just see my handwriting on this. This and this.
Two different documents.
Two different people.
So after Janquisha filed for her to get full custody, I don't know, some way it was slipped through the cracks that Janquisha was allowed to put her own address for Zay's address. So now that mail was sending from the court was getting sent to Janquisha's address for Zay. So she told her, like, hey, you got some mail or whatever. She said, I'm going to come pick it up. She said, no, I have to serve you in court. We're like, serve her in court for what? The letter was telling her about the court date. So how would you serve me in court if I never knew about a court date? So after she got the mail, after the court date was established and she didn't show up because she didn't know about a court date, full custody was granted to Janquisha.
I mean, what do you think? How do you feel about that live? Do you feel like it was all over the place? Do you feel like it was pieces to the puzzle that was missing? Well, up next, I have a live that was done on TikTok by Zaya again. And in this live, we find out, I think it's this live, if it wasn't the one I just played. I've watched so many, but she died sometime in November of 2023. And well, I'm not going to say that yet. But anyway, this next live I have is Zaya. And it was interesting, on this live stream, Janquisha was trying, she kept saying, add me. She wanted to get on the live with her. And she wouldn't. She was just cussing, give me my ashes. And then she was telling people in the comments, I'm not worried about, please, I just want my baby's ashes. And then she also, there were some people in there who were very sympathetic toward her. And then there were other people who were kind of berating her, because apparently, and which we will find out later on in this story, she kind of had a habit of dropping her kids here, there, and everywhere while she ran the streets. I also found it interesting. There was some point in the live where she says she's trying to say that, she loved her baby and her kids was well taken care of. And when her mother gets back in town, she'll show the medical records just to prove that her child was healthy and well taken care of, because her mom has all the records. Why does your mom have all of your children's health records? I don't understand. So that clearly there's just red flags. Every time this girl opens her mouth, I see a red flag. So here's, another live that she did on TikTok. Oh, and before that, let me also mention, not only was Janquisha trying to get added into the live, she eventually just went on and said, well, you never loved her anyway. Also, I want to let you know that if you really want to get into the comments as the live is playing, you might have to pause the screen because you can see the different things that the people are saying in the live.
She was wearing every single fucking day. Sending me and my mama them pictures. Okay, yeah, I be going to Chicago. Yes, I do. But at the end of the day, my kids still be taken care of. I could go anywhere. I could leave right the fuck now. My kids are still taken care of. And I'm sitting here she's sitting here putting my trust up in her. Her ass sitting here sending me pictures of my baby doing all this shit. Then she's on housing, so in September she like, oh, you finna have to give me temporary custody of the baby so I can put her in school. I signed over temporary custody because, bitch, I'm not adding you. You had your chance to talk, bitch. I'm not adding you because what you finna say, bitch? Where's my baby ashes? Give me my baby ashes, then I'll add you. Anywho, so I signed over temporary custody of her. We go to court. Exactly. We go to court. She completely cut contact off. Like completely cut contact off. As y'all see in the messages, I'm texting. I'm calling his fake ass number. Tell them how you because you long. Bitch, what? Bitch, bye. Anywho, so, okay, because I'm lying, whatever. I'm not adding her because she ain't saying, she telling us everything but what we want to hear. Okay, Sky, I'm finna tell you. So after I signed custody over, she completely cut contact. My family members is around me right now. They could tell you. Everybody been trying to get in contact with this bitch. In y'all messages, y'all can see I've been trying to get in contact with this bitch. She gave me a fake number and a fake address. After I went in January to court to try to get my baby back, mind you, I'm paying money after money after money to try to get my baby back to Kenosha County. In Kenosha, this motherfucker tell me she moved to Arizona. So did I get mad that she moved to Arizona? No. All I'm finna do is try to get my baby back. So I've been fighting since January to get my baby back, and all of a sudden I get a call yesterday that my baby been dead. This girl is literally telling my sister that my baby ain't been dead since November 16th when I just literally got off the phone with the people. My baby been dead since November 16th. So you calling me, you telling me, oh, her charger port broken.
Someone said do a GoFundMe so we can get a lawyer and get the baby back home.
Okay, that's all I want. I just want my baby back. I really don't even care if she go to jail. Like, if she go to jail, she go to jail. That's for the doctors and whoever to determine if she go to jail. From what I'm understanding is my baby died from a ruptured spleen, and with this they say a bowel movement or whatever.
Christmas presents, birthday presents, all kind of.
I didn't even fucking write that. So
that's not your handwriting.
Exactly. So I didn't even fucking write that.
Oh,
so she posted a full custody paper. That's not even my fucking handwriting.
That's just a picture. She forged your signature.
Exactly. That's not even my fucking handwriting. So anywho, she's sitting here. I just want my baby ashes, bro. Like I'm tired of bro, that was my second fucking kid. Bro, you took her away from me. And you sitting there, the doctor's telling me my baby would have had the shakes. My baby would have been this color. My baby stomach would have been big. If you was such a great person, why didn't you take my baby to the hospital when all this shit was happening to her? Why? Why? Why, Jaquisha? Jaquisha, give me the fucking give me the original documents at the courthouse. Show. I don't fucking care. That's what you worry about me not knowing how to cry.
Bitch, you're weird.
Just chill, you don't care for real.
I pull up that screenshot of her thing.
That's
you wasn't supposed to have a damn baby.
Exactly.
Tell
Bitch.
about that.
You weren't even supposed to have my baby, but I put my trust in you when you worry about me. Oh,
right
you can't cry. Bitch, I didn't even fucking know you went to fucking jail for some child shit, bitch. Like, you weird, bitch. You weird. You worry about me not knowing how to cry. Please, bitch. Suck a fucking fat ass dick.
Ugly ass bitch.
Yes, they said, Zaya, what was the symptoms of she would have had a
discoloration, swollen belly, shakes, blood in her stools.
Yeah.
The flu.
Everything.
But if you seen all this, if she
exactly
exactly
happen overnight. It literally
Valeria, my baby was healthy when she got my baby. She was healthy. I got facts. Like, wait till my mama come home because she got all my kids' medical records.
That doesn't happen to a child. Only if they have abuse happening. Bitch, you cut off all contact with us. She was abusing my niece. You won't let us see her.
Look what she just said. She said, "Bitch, that's my past, and then got nothing." You because you're not supposed to have a child. If you got shit like
shit,
that.
throw her under the fucking jail. Steady trying to talk about you. Exactly. Like,
okay,
I'm not even on this bitch trying to. I'm not even on this bitch trying to bash her.
Russian spleen is her getting hit in her stomach.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Literally, you
exactly.
You hit my niece. That's why you stopped contacting.
But why the fuck would you be hitting my baby? My baby's so fucking sweet, y'all. I'm not understanding why would you be hitting her? And if you didn't want her, you could have gave her to the fucking police or a fight. You could have gave her back, bro. You knew I had a fucking house. You could have gave her back. But what you do, beat on her. You knew you were supposed to get my baby back in June. Bitch, I'm not adding you. You weird. I'm finna block you because you not. Wait, what Sierra say? I braided her hair October 22nd, my baby daddy's birthday. She looked healthy as fuck. Nothing looked wrong to me. Then 2 weeks after that, she died. Thank you, Sierra. Everybody talking about I'm fucking lying. Y'all want to know the truth because I'm not finna lie because at the end of the day, my baby is still dead.
This next TikTok live that I am going to play, it is a report about the unaliving of the child. Now, Zha'Riyah's was essayed, and it was said that she had an STD as a result of the essay. This STD caused an infection in her body, and her body could not fight the infection. Her private area was not intact, and she had a ruptured spleen. Zha'Riyah allegedly died on November the 16th, 2023. And here's another thing that's got me on the fence. If she didn't go into custody with the godmother until toward the end of August. I'm not saying that's not enough time to catch something, but I don't know, to have something and you become deceased by it. I don't know. All I know about VD, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say VD. Some people might not know what that is. Okay, from an STD, I would think that there has to be an incubation period, but I guess it depends on the STD. But, well, here goes the live. And I do want to say that this live, as far as I'm concerned, is allegedly because there is nothing official.
Deleted it, and it said ruptured spleen. I do know that it said the baby had internal bruises. She was bleeding. Her hymen was not intact. It did say that her body, what made her pass was her body caught a sickness and she couldn't fight it, and she died. The sickness is very excruciating and painful. It comes from being and it can come from an STD as well, and you need antibiotics. But she was 5. Her body couldn't fight it, and she passed away from that. So no, the baby was not sick when she gave her to you, because it came out in the lives that Jaquisha has had the baby since the summer of 2023. They have messages. There is messages of her trying to look for the mom, Zha'Riyah, as well in the summertime. There is messages that was posted from September of her telling the mom what the 5-year-old said about the mom's family molesting her. But those were deleted. Anything that can make, I want to say, both parties look real messed up, it was deleted. And Jaquisha was the one who posted it. Some other people posted it as well, but a lot of stuff was deleted. I can say that I feel different types of ways about this, and I'll go live tomorrow and we can discuss it together. So I'll tune into my live, but I feel different type of ways about this. Like, I'm sorry, but there is no right or wrong side. There is no way I can be on mom's side. There is no way I can be on Jaquisha's side. I'm on the baby side. So my opinion will come strictly from me being a mother and me feeling for the baby, because this is a lot of eerie stuff. And I can give y'all more details, because I can't keep making videos. I can give y'all more details on the story also on my live tomorrow. If y'all could tune in, I will be live about 4 or 5 o'clock.
That TikTok was by a TikToker by the name of Rose Gold 37. That's ROSEGOLDD 37. So if you want to check out, she's done a series of stories on this. So if you want to check those out, you can go check her out over there. This last live that I'm going to play for you is Jaquisha Galloway. It's her live. Now, from what I can see over there, it's been deleted. I also want to mention that Jaquisha Galloway on her Facebook page told the story of what happened to Zha'Riyah, as well as announcing that she had passed away. So there were other TikToks where the mother's talking and she says that she found out through Facebook that her daughter had passed away. But then she says in a TikTok that she found out when she went to court, and the court told her that her child had passed away. And then it was also said that the police told her child passed away. So this is all over the place. And speaking of police, there was someone else who she has done a series on this over there on TikTok. I didn't include it. Now, she has official reports, and I did not use her TikTok because I wasn't comfortable with it. She kept saying, she has the confirmed death certificate. She has the confirmed everything, just everything confirmed. But nothing looked official. There were no stamps, no state seal. The police report had nothing on there. I hear that the police, they're investigating, but this is really a peculiar story. And I would think that a news outlet somewhere would pick it up. And when she's doing her TikTok, she has it on a green screen, and she has a newspaper article there, and it's kind of hard to read, but I don't know what that is because I just find it hard to believe that this thing is taken off the way it is. It's been almost 2 weeks and there's nothing. I looked in Bing, Google, what is that? Yahoo Mail, nothing about this story. So I'm pretty shaky about the information. I'm just putting out the mother's side, Janquisha's side, and then we'll find out what the truth is. I just want whatever justice that Zha'Riyah deserves, I hope she gets. And that's my only thing, is her getting her justice. So now we're going to get into Janquisha's life.
Listen, why don't we
This bitch a real life character. Like, bitch, you knew your rights was getting terminated. You got served, bitch. I text you.
I don't know whose wife you think fucking like talking to you, whoever, whatever. You're out of here. Not the street.
The baby caught an infection, y'all. She caught an infection that took over her fucking body. Why this bitch on live making up all these fucking lies? And then on top of that, I got all this fucking paperwork. Bitch, you knew your rights was getting terminated. Bitch, I served you, bitch. I didn't serve you because I couldn't serve you, bitch, but I had you served, bitch. You went to the courthouse and filled out all these papers with me, bitch. And you know that. And you know that. And then on top of that, I wrote you about you getting served and your rights being terminated, bitch. So don't try to make up shit like motherfuckers forging your signature, bitch. This is you. Your handwriting, bitch. I don't gotta pretend about shit. Like I said, baby girl caught an infection and it took over her whole fucking body, bitch. You right, I should've. But I was going through it, so I rather the judge to tell her. What paperwork, Amanda? No, it's not temporary custody. We was at the courthouse together. It's full custody. She filled the papers out. She filled the papers out. She got served. She filled the papers out. That's why she ain't going to the courthouse today. Why aren't you going to Kenosha courthouse today and they're still open? Why are you going tomorrow? Bitch, because you know I didn't forge shit. You filled that shit out. You was there. We were there together. Bitch, you knew your rights was getting terminated. Aaliyah, because I was fucking going through it, bitch, I'm fucking grieving, bitch. I done took so many losses, bitch. I didn't know how to tell her. Bitch, I had the judge tell her. That's fucking why. That's fucking why, okay?
Well, we're almost to the end of this video. Before I go, I want to post some text messages. Now, these text messages are between a woman and Zha'Riyah. So apparently, a friend of Zha'Riyah asked her cousin, who doesn't even know Zha'Riyah, to keep her kids and Zha'Riyah's kids while they went out. And she agreed. And Zha'Riyah didn't return. And the girl had been calling her and, trying to contact her. And it was all to no avail. And I think finally, she got through to her and I'll be there tomorrow. And she kind of didn't show up. I guess she said she couldn't find a ride or something. I don't know. But, finally the lady was like, well, I'm going to call CPS, or I've called CPS. And, she got pissy with the woman. What'd you do that for? I don't play like that. So, like I said, this whole story is just cringy. I am side-eyeing the mother, Zha'Riyah. I'm side-eyeing Janquisha Galloway. I don't know if or who essayed this child. we just don't know anything. And until something more concrete comes out, we're not going to know anything. What I will do is I will keep up with whatever new events come out and keep you posted, because I really want justice for this little girl. I mean, personally, I think something needs to be done with the mother, and someone needs to look into her and the rest of the kids that she has. If she's leaving them all over the place, like other people on Facebook are saying, and if Janquisha is aware that there was an essay and she tried to prevent justice from prevailing in that, then she needs to be dealt with. But to me, until I see and know the facts, I'm looking at both of them mighty strange. I am going to try to slow down the text messages or have it go through slow enough in case you do want to pause and read them. I found them to be interesting and telling at the same time. Once again, I am Legacy Moon. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. If you are not subscribed, you're missing out. And I'll talk to you in the next one.